On-Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Miller.
Well, our storm system moving in tonight is on the same path. It is taking, for the most part, the same period of time to move on through. The main difference from what we were initially thinking to what we're thinking now is there's a lot more dry air getting worked into the system, which is going to lower the overall snow totals. But the snow still moves through tonight. Not a lot has actually changed, but it's kind of a critical ingredient, the amount of moisture that will be a little bit more limited within the storm itself. Not so much at the ground level, but within the cloud level. And so cold wind moves in tonight. Have cold wind chill. We still clear out late in the day tomorrow, more so into Friday. And then we have warmer conditions by the weekend. Just one kind of important aspect of the whole forecast is changing up on us just a bit, and that is that potential for lowered amounts. Now, in the evening, it's a wintry mixed precipitation, and some of this being reported as sleet at times in Emporia. As that's moving northeastward toward Topeka, we could see a little wintry mix this evening. This is not going to be the main round. It just might be a little bit to get the roads wet as temperatures are actually above freezing. It's dry at Junction City. It is wet. Notice it's not snow covered or anything with that precipitation that's moved through Emporia. A little bit of a slush-me form with some of that sleet, but temperatures are still above freezing even in Emporia as well as in Topeka, where the cloudy sky has been prevailing. Off to the north, clouds are a little thinner just to the north of Topeka, but up overhead it is still mainly cloudy with a temperature of 37 degrees and a north wind of 14 miles per hour. Made it up to a high of just 43 today, so actually below average for a change, and will stay below average for the next couple of days. The coldest air is northwest into the lower 30s. Everywhere else pretty much into the mid 30s right now. Those temperatures will be getting colder as northerly wind is bringing the cold air in. Cold air is not really a question mark hanging over this system. 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. The wind chills will be down into the single digits and teens. Right now, teens and 20s. But we'll see that colder air build in as a continued northerly wind moves in. You see just how cold the air to the north is. And so that is pushing in and bringing that cold air in place. So again, that is not really where the question mark hangs over. The real question mark is how much moisture will actually be available for this system. And with a northerly wind tonight and tomorrow, we stay cold. It'll be primarily, once it moves in the form of snow. Initially a little wintry mix over the eastern part of the state. But here comes the main part of the system out to the west. From the Texas Panhandle, northern New Mexico, Colorado, northwestern Kansas, southern Nebraska. That system starts to spread to the north and east tonight, bringing the best chance for initially some wintry mix to the east. By late this evening and tonight, the western and northwestern counties get in on the snow. So do some of the central and eastern areas. And then as we head through the morning, more of a persistent snow off to the north. And that's where we're going to get the greatest accumulation, where we think we'll see 3 to 6 inches. A larger area, and this does include Manhattan, Junction City, and Topeka, of about 1 to 2. Farther south, maybe up to an inch of snow. Again, these numbers are lower, and I mentioned it's that dry air that's working into the system. It's going to cut down on the total amount of snowfall. 23 for your low tonight, 28 for the high tomorrow. Still with the northerly wind. The snow in the morning is out of here, and the rest of the day just mostly cloudy. We'll clear out on Friday, 44, and then up into the 50s over the weekend. It does come with some clouds on Saturday, and then upper 50s Sunday and Monday. On track maybe to get into the low 60s by Wednesday of next week. And a quick hello to the third graders at Indian Hills Elementary School in Topeka. Had a chance to talk to them about weather, weather safety, all part of our Kids Learning About the Weather program, brought to you by Vaughn Pediatric